Hi folks, welcome back. I got a package and this actually came early. It wasn't supposed to come till later this week, the Saturday or something, but came pretty quickly. I just thought I would share. I cut open the box because I'm just holding this with the free hand. I don't have the tripod set up because I have to hurry and go to work after this, so we'll open this up and I'll share this with you all. Oh yeah, looky there. Oh man, that's a big kit. So Lindbergh 1/24 scale Dodge Raminator monster truck. That's great. Got this off of eBay. Actually, these are cheaper than I thought they would be. Bigfoots are really expensive. But this is cool. I remember, this is probably the first monster truck I remember seeing. There's a picture of me somewhere, and one of my family members has it of me sitting in the wheel of like Bigfoot 5 or yeah, that's the big one. Bigfoot 5. I have no idea where that picture is at. But this is the first one I remember seeing. It came down to DuQuoin, the state fairgrounds one year. And I got to see it. And I have the Hall brothers who own this truck are up north in like Champaign, so it wasn't much for them to bring it down here. And then I have their DVD, which the truck has changed bodies. It's still a Dodge. It's just a newer Dodge Power Wagon, and then it's got, just recently, like a couple weeks ago, they changed the color scheme. And it's a black and yellow color scheme. But this is the one I remember seeing. Raminator, and then there was Ramunition, which has been renamed to Ramdemption. But the Hall brothers, here's Mark Hall's signature on the package, own this truck. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and they compete in the Monster Jam circuit sometimes, and the MTRA, other stuff like that. But yeah, I was always a Gravedigger fan as a kid. But there's really not a Gravedigger kit. There's a Snap Type one from Revell, but this is a full plastic detail kit, and it's really the first one I remember seeing in person. So kind of special. They use a Hemi engine. I forget the displacement, but they run a Dodge engine and a Dodge body. Well, it's a Ram body now because it's 2 different companies. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, got the plastic off. This is Lindbergh, which is owned by Round 2. I haven't built a Lindbergh kit in probably like 5 years. I think the last one I built was that weird box scale B17 from the 50s, and it's definitely dated. Lindbergh doesn't do much anymore. Round 2 really doesn't do much with them, but some of their cars are really good, so that's a bonus. So we'll open this up. It's a flip top box, kind of a flimsy box, but that's okay. Like the Heller box for the Concorde. And here's the decal sheet. It is sealed, so I'm not going to open it because it is humid. But we've got, you can see there, the hood and the bed sides and all sorts of contingency decals and stuff. Instruction book, and we'll take a look at that real quick. change hands here. So we got drawing, Hall Brothers Racing, established 1986. They have a Facebook page, just Raminator.com. That is advertising. Is an old site. I don't think they update it anymore. But they have a Facebook page, Hall Brothers Racing. And you get in here. Here's your decal guide. Very nice. And the rest of the guide. The body is a 2500 Power Wagon. Most monster truck bodies, I know Bigfoot started as an F-250. They're the half-ton trucks. So, and then you got a sprue layout. Looks to be a photograph. And then you start on the kit. So you start with the engine like most every other car kit. Yeah. Pretty simple. Good big pictures. Easy to follow. And then you go on to the interior, the seat. Down to the steering wheel. And then working on the chassis and the frame. Engine and chassis. Rear firewall. Hands in the way. Let's see. More details. I'm not familiar with how these monster trucks are engineered, so I couldn't tell you what a lot of this stuff is. A lot of parts, that's for sure. This is interesting. Just read this. Take a deep breath. This is a very difficult kit, but the hard part is over. Here are some reference photos of what your model should look like at this point. I wonder if that is them covering if they made a bad kit. If it's flashy or doesn't go together. I wonder if that's them trying to cover for that. Or if it's just complex. We will see. We will see. More parts going on to axles. And your rear end. And your front end. Your tires. And then your body. I mean, most of the construction, of course, is going to be in the chassis because the body's just a shell. So, I didn't see a paint call out. Did I miss it? Here it is. Color references. So each one gets a number, which isn't too bad. And at least they just tell you a generic color and not like Revell, where they reference their own line of colors, which I understand why they do, but that means I have to convert it, and it's just a hassle. So everything is in one bag. Here's the tires. Soft rubber. Go ahead and open this up real quick. So here's a tire. you could see that's a big piece of vinyl, hollow on the inside. No mold line that I can see, so that's good. Well, there's a little bit. You can't really see it on camera. Cool. And then here's the body. I'm not gonna open this up. But yeah, so Ram heavy duty body, long bed. Those wheel arches are hilarious, so that's funny. Let's see, there's some clear parts in here. They got it separated, so that's nice. So there's your clear parts. And then you just have this big, thick bag of white styrene. So I'll go ahead and open this up for you. Okay, so here's your rims, your wheels. You can see how thick they are. That's got to be an expensive mold. And you got your hubs. Here is some of your tubing. Excuse me. And your shocks. More roll cage stuff. That's what most of this kit is, of course. Axles, engine pieces, headers. That's cool. So it's a flat plate, and then the headers are at the correct angle already. I guess that goes under the intake. That's pretty nice. Axles, drive shaft parts, fuel cell right there. Here's your grill for your Ram pickup. There's your blower, your dashboard, steering wheel, fire extinguisher bottle there in the middle, your seat, and your floorboard. So that's pretty much it. It doesn't look bad as far as molding and stuff, so I guess it's just complex. I don't know, maybe it is a difficult model just from the complexity of the roll cage and stuff. There you go, right there. But I am pretty happy to have it. I think this one, after shipping and taxes, came out to just at $50. Which, if you're looking at Bigfoots, they're like $80, $90, the AMT ones, so not bad actually. And this kit is actually pretty new, relatively. Some of those Bigfoots go back to the 90s. I don't know when this one came out. I'm trying to look on the box. 2007, so about 18-year-old kit at this point. But still, I mean, looks good. Here's your tire again. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to share with you. I'm dog sitting right now, so I've had a lot of free time to watch things and whatnot. And I watched the American Thunder documentary, which is about the Garage 56 entry at Le Mans when they took a cup car to Le Mans 2023. And that got me inspired, so I ordered all the parts to make that car. I've got a next-gen kit, Salvino's kit, donor kit without the box and without decals, just the parts and the instructions. And then I contacted Jim Salvino to get the conversion kit. He sells the 3D printed conversion set for the Garage 56 car, and then I've got the decals from a separate place, so like 3 different purchases to get all this car together. So I got stuff coming for that. That'll be a project. This will be a project. The 2 Revell cars that I got recently will be a project together. And I might build the Corvette along with the Garage 56 Camaro. We'll have to see. Anyway, I've got to get ready to go to work here, so I hope y'all have a great day. Let me know about this kit if you've built it. If your experience with monster trucks or whatever, just let me know in the comments. I like reading the comments. So don't get as many as I used to, but that's okay. Alright, so take care of yourselves and have a great day.